entered a place of praise, a place of purpose, a place of progress. Welcome to Victory in Praise Church of Stockton, California.
Greetings, it's your boy Charles. I'm back with you again for another small group lesson. This week, prison break. My person of interest was Peter. So let's go to the word. I'll be reading from Acts 12, 6 through 9. The night before Peter was to be placed on trial, he was asleep, fastened with 2 chains between 2 soldiers. Others stood guard at the prison gate. Suddenly, there was a bright light in the cell, and an angel of the Lord stood before Peter. The angel struck him on the side to awaken him and said, "Quick, get up." And the chains fell off his wrists. Then the angel told him, "Get dressed and put on your sandals." And he did. "Now, put your coat on and follow me," the angel ordered. So Peter left the cell following the angel. Now you can read more of that to get a little bit more context, but I just wanted to highlight that part. Because we're talking about prison break, I wanted to read that and ask you, what does that mean? Basically, in today's lesson, Peter has experienced a prison break and he's no longer captive by the king. But what does that mean? Well, spiritually, and let me back this up a little taste, our bishop was always asking us, what do we hear in the spirit? Well, spiritually, what this is talking about is a break or escape from a dying moral world. Anti-God beliefs, people that would come against you for our King's name. All those things, sin, all those things that would come against us, that would hold us bound, are things that God himself will free us from. As we look at Peter, it's a little bit deeper than that. I believe that sometimes when we experience a prison break or a spiritual prison break, it's all about God keeping his promises. What am I talking about? God says to the disciples, he says, "Who do men say that I am?" Well, they replied, "Some say John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and others say Jeremiah or one of the other prophets." Then he asked them, he said, "But who do you say I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, Son of the living God." I'm going to go to 17. Okay. He says, Jesus replied, "You are blessed." That's key. Son of John, because my Father in heaven has revealed this to you. You did not learn this from any human beings. Now I say that you are Peter, which means rock. And upon this rock I will build my church, and the powers of hell will not conquer it. That's key. Why? Because he calls Peter blessed. He says that the gates of hell will not prevail against it. Moving back forward to where we're at in our lesson this week and how we identify that this is basically a spiritual prison break, Peter is bound by a total of, or better yet, he's basically encamped around and detained by 16 troops. He's in between 2, and he's chained to 2, and then the rest are in the peripheral. What's going on here? The world is doing its best to keep him bound. Roll to your life, roll to my life. Ask yourself, there's some situations going on in your life that some of you would say, boy, they're just doing extra to keep me down. They are doing this to keep me down. Or they're trying not to see God's great work in my life prevail. what's going on. That's that spiritual prison break that has to come forth. God has put something in your life that's important, that has to be manifest. But what's going on? You've got a lot of things trying to restrain and restrict. But let me tell you something. God has promised that his rock, that church that's within me and you, will prevail. And the gates of hell will not conquer it. What is it? Man, it will not stop the progress that he has put into us. Let's go a little bit further as I try to close out my thought. Also, what Peter did before is that he made his confession of faith. I need everybody to remember that. Our confession of faith, when he said that God is the Messiah, he's the Son of God. He made his confession of faith, and what your confession of faith is, what you believe and how you believe. It's important, because what that did was that affirmed that reason why I'm getting attacked, the reason why I'm in this situation, the reason why a prison break is going to occur is because you're coming after me because of my Father. I know where he is. He is in me. That church that he speaks about is what's inside of me. The move of God that's supposed to occur, that's that church that's inside of me. And so when we know this, we know that being detained unlawfully, a prison break has to occur. The restraints of the world, those things that are not about God's business, the prison break is going to happen. And what is it? It's a reaction of God. God breaks those fetters. God moves on our behalf. The miraculous happens, and the captives can no longer hold us. Hey, that's what I got for you this week. I hope that you're blessed. I hope that you understand that these spiritual jail cells that you're in, they will be conquered. Not will they be conquered, but when God chooses to break us out, it will be miraculous. Be blessed.
I hope that you are enjoying the Victory in Praise small group messages. They are designed to get you through the week, Monday to Saturday, until we can meet again Sunday at 2029 East Harding Way at 9 a.m. Now, if you're not a member of a small group and you're watching this alone, now it really is the time for you to join a small group. And if you are a member and you're ready for the next level, God is ready to promote you, you can be a host. Either way, contact Minister Vanessa for more information. Again, we meet every Sunday at 2029 East Harding Way for a dynamic service. Come on out and experience the difference for yourself. If you've been watching online, come on out and experience the difference.